What's going on, guys, and welcome back to my channel. And in this video I'll be showing you guys how to get those nail tips to stick to your practice hand. I've been getting questions on how that I get my nail tips to stick onto my practice hand, because I know it is hard to get plastic to stick onto plastic. It pops up very easily. So hopefully these tips that I'll give you in this video will help. Go ahead and subscribe if you're new, and let's get into the video, guys. Alright, guys, so the first step is just really cutting all of the nails down. You're going to make sure all of your nails are cut down pretty short. I use the false nail cutter. I got this from Amazon, but you can use regular nail clippers to do this step. You're basically just trying to cut all of the nails, getting them short. I will leave these nail cutters in the description down below if you guys are interested in purchasing the same exact one that I got. And yeah, I'm just going to do this for every nail, and then I'm going to come back with the next step. So for the next step, what you're going to do is you're going to remove the shine from each nail. So I'm using a low grit sanding band, but you can also use just a 180 nail file to get the shine off. You just want to make sure you get that shine off, because that's really going to help the nail tips stick to those nails on your practice hand. And I kind of go just from sidewall to sidewall just to get the shine off, and just lightly. I'm doing this very lightly, taking the shine off. And of course you can do it as hard as you want to, because it's not an actual person. But if you're practicing to eventually get to do other people's nails, you probably want to practice as if you're doing somebody else's nail. So on an actual person's nail, you will be doing this step. Getting the shine off is like the very first step when doing acrylic nails. So yeah, just gliding lightly across from sidewall to sidewall gets the job done. So yeah, I'm gonna just do this to all of the nails and move on to the very next step. Now I just honestly abandoned the thumb in this video. It was real late at night when I recorded this video, and I didn't notice that I forgot to do the thumb until like closer to the end of the video. So I'm just gonna focus on the 4 fingers. Alright, so the nails are all buff, so now let's get into the part where everybody struggles with applying the tips. So what you're going to make sure you do when you're applying the tips is you're going to make sure you have a tip that's way bigger than your nail on the practice hand. So I use the size 2 tips out of the tips that I get from Amazon. I have them down in the description down below, and I'm also giving those tips away in my giveaway. Hint hint. Go to my Instagram if you want to know about my giveaway details. But you're going to make sure that it's bigger than the nail tip. See right here, I'm sizing it, make sure it's bigger. It's just because if it's smaller, it's really just going to snap back up instead of staying down and allowing it to glue to the nail. So yeah, just get a bigger tip, and once you have your bigger tip, then you're going to file down the inside of the nail tip where you're going to apply the glue. So I just take one of my smaller drill bits and I just go inside of that nail and just file it down. I kind of go overboard in this video with the filing. You don't need to do it too much, but you just want to make sure that wherever you're about to put the glue at, that you remove that shine from that area. So here I have it all filed down, no shine in the area that I'm going to put my glue. And then I'm going to take my KDS glue and put it on the nail tip. So what you want to make sure you do is you only want to put a little drop. You don't want to put too much glue. And I just put a little drop and kind of drag it across the tip of the nail. So it's all the way across. And then I'm going to press it down onto the tip of the practice hand nail. So as you can see, I'm just moving it around. Make sure it's straight and not crooked. And then once I got the perfect spot to place it in, I'm just going to sit and press on that spot for a little while until I feel like it's dry. Now, I'm not going to lie. Sometimes I'm a little scaredy cat and I will sit in this position and press it on the nail for like a whole minute or 2 minutes straight just to make sure that that thing is glued down, because sometimes I don't press it down long enough and then I let it go too soon and then it isn't dry or whatever, or I might have put too much glue and then I let it up and then it isn't sticking. So yeah, and surprisingly on the first try it stuck. So what I do to make sure that it sticks, I put my thumb and kind of press it on top of the nail just to make sure that it's down and it's good, and then voila, it sticks on the first try on camera. That was surprising to me. So sometimes the glue doesn't spread all the way to the end, on the end of the nail. So I just take some KDS nail glue and I just go on the end of the nail and squeeze out just a little bit of glue, and it'll go in between the nail. And yeah, I just let that sit and dry, and I move on to the next nail and do the exact same thing. Now, I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. Sometimes it doesn't stick the first time. Like sometimes it takes me about 2-3 tries, but surprisingly on camera I went through this like so easily. I didn't have to go back and do anything twice. So I mean, I guess this method really works for me. It's really different methods out there that you can use. You can get some fast nail spray and spray it on there to get it to stick. um, you just got to find the method that works best for you, and this is the method that works best for me, so I just wanted to share it with you guys so it could help somebody out there. So yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and show you guys how I do the rest of the nails, and then I'm going to come back with the next step. Okay, so now we have all the nails on. They're all glued on. And now we can go to the next step. So this is what I do. So the excess nail that you have just hanging off the sides, you're going to file that off. That's how I do it. Some people take some nail scissors and they just cut them off and then file everything into shape later on. But my nail scissors are busted. They're so old. I need some new ones, so they don't really cut that well. So I just use my nail file just to file down the sides, so you don't have like extra nail tips hanging off of the nail of your practice hand. So yeah, you're just gonna file them off on both sides. And because I'm so much of a scaredy cat, what I do while I'm filing them off, the sides off, I hold the nail tip with my thumb. I hold it down so it doesn't pop off while I'm filing it down. Because sometimes if the nail isn't glued on all the way, it will pop off and then you'll have to go back and try to glue it back into place and all that other stuff, and I did not feel like doing that. So what I do is, to keep that from happening, I try to kind of hold the nail tip down with my thumb or one of my fingers so it won't pop off. But these were on pretty good, so I didn't have to really worry about that too much. They didn't feel like that, because usually you can feel it if it's like trying to pop off, and I really didn't feel it trying to ease off. So I was pretty confident about these nail tips staying on and not popping off. So usually I cut the nails down to my preferred length that I want them to be in before I do this step. But I was very indecisive of how long or how short I wanted them to be, so I kind of waited to do that step after I filed the sides off, I think. So yeah, usually, like I said before, I'll go ahead and cut the nails down. It really doesn't matter like which order you do it in, just as long as you make sure you file down or cut down the extra nail that's hanging off the side. But while I'm filing down the rest of the nail tips, I just wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about the giveaway that I have going on right now. So I do have a nail beginner giveaway, and I just really wanted to get some nail beginners out there started. I know some of these things can be very expensive to start out with, buying everything, and it can definitely make you feel overwhelmed with all the things that you have to buy or that you think you have to get. So so I'm picking 2 winners. I'm thinking about a third winner. We shall see. But if I do make a third winner, I'll let you guys know on my Instagram. But I will leave all the details on my giveaway in the description down below, so you guys can enter if you want and if you're interested. All right, now we have everything glued down in place. Now that's really my method on how to get your nail tips to stick. I just wanted to be extra and show you guys how I do everything else. So you can click off if you want to, or you can stay here if you want to see how I prep the nails and get them ready for acrylic application. So what I do is I buff the shine off of the nail tip. Now, I've seen people do this 2 ways. I've seen people do this with the electric nail drill, with the sanding bands, and I've seen people do this using the nail files. That was my first time just seeing how it is to get the shine off with the nail drill. I didn't like it too much, so I just went back and I used my nail file. That's how I usually get the shine off, with my nail file. And you see me over here trying to get the shape down. I like my nails to be a little on the skinny side, so I'm trying to get the shape, taper it in a little bit. But yeah, that's really what I'm doing. I'm just gonna buff out the nail tips with my nail file. And look at me, I'm all out of frame. I'm sorry for being out of frame, y'all. I think I'm gonna notice I'm out of frame and pull myself back in. And yeah, I still was very indecisive on what length I wanted my nails to be. I thought I wanted them to be like super long, so that's why I was keeping them this long. But then again, I was like, oh, I might want to do a coffin. So yeah, I was still real indecisive of what I wanted to do. All right, so now I'm just gonna speed up the process of me doing the rest of the nails because I don't want this video to be too long. But now you see me just filing down the top of the nail tip, and I think I did it to the other two nails off camera. I'm not sure, but I know I did it. But I use a low grit sanding band to do that, and basically you're just going to stay on the nail tip whenever you're doing that. You do not want to cross over to the actual natural nail, because you're not focused on the natural nail filing that down. You're just focused on filing down the nail tip. And I know it looks like I'm going back and forth pretty fast but that's only because I have it sped up. I am just gently going across it, very, not fast, but very slowly. And I'm just gliding across, and you really don't want to cause too much friction, especially when you're doing other people's nails, because that really can burn them. So, and trust me, I know how it feels to get burnt because I've done it to myself plenty of times when I was doing my own nails. So you just want to lightly just glide across the nail to file the nail tip down so it can be leveled with the natural nail. So now we're all finished with that step. So now I'm finally going to cut down the nails. I've made my decision and I'm sticking to it. So I decided to do a coffin. So I went on it and cut down all of my nails to my desired length. And then after that, I'm going to shape them. Now, shaping is really easy, especially when you have nail tips that are already in shape. It makes it so much easier to shape. So I really don't have to do too much, but you're still going to see me shaping them a little bit because I like the nails to be a little on the skinnier side. And plus, this is really the base of your nail, so you want to make sure it's in the perfect shape that you want it to be in. So yeah, I'm going to do a little bit of shaping, and really that's it. With filing, you want to make sure your nail file is straight and not cocked to the side. So you want it to be straight up and down so you can get that nice, sharp, crisp shape. And honestly, when I first started doing my own nails, that's the number one mistake I made with shaping, is shaping it with my nail file cocked to the side a little bit. And once I started filing straight and not at an angle, I noticed a huge difference in my shaping. So definitely, if you're shaping at an angle, definitely make those adjustments, and I promise you will see a big difference in the shape of your nail. So I'm just going to speed it up a little bit and let you guys watch me shape the nails. Really that's all that I'm doing with the rest of the nails, and then I'm finished. The only thing that I haven't done yet is file the free edge. So whenever I'm filing the free edge, I just file it at an angle to make sure it's nice and straight, and that's really how I get it to look sharp and get that shape to really stand out. So I do it at an angle, and then I do it from side to side to really get that shape to really look crisp. So, and that's really it. The rest of the video, I'm just speed it up, and you can watch if you want to watch me work on the rest of the nails. And honestly, that's really it. So just to let you guys know, I do have all the materials I used in this video in the description down below if you guys want to purchase the exact same thing that I have. And also this practice hand, the same exact practice hand that I'm using is the same exact practice hand that I will be giving away in my giveaway. Well, not the same exact, of course you guys will be getting a brand new one, but this is the same exact model that I'll be giving away. I'm also giving away the nail tips with the practice hand. So like I said before, if you're interested in the giveaway, I'll leave the links down below in how to enter, well, not the links, but the instructions down below on how to enter, and I'll leave everything that I'll be giving away in my giveaway in the description down below as well. I will be picking a winner on September 12th, so you guys have all the way up until September 12th to enter. And I'm really excited about this, guys. Like, you guys have really been coming through for this giveaway, so that's why I really been thinking about adding a third winner. And I'll probably let you guys know by Sunday. I'll let you guys know by Sunday if I'm adding a third winner. So yeah, good luck to everybody that's entering. And honestly, I love reading you guys' reasons why you want to win the giveaway and what you want to win. So if you want to do that in the comments down below in this video, let me know why you want to win and which package you want to win. And yeah, I've been loving reading you guys' reasons why. It really lets me see who I'm giving away this stuff to, and it just gives me a good glimpse of who you guys are. And yeah, I just wanted to say that because I just want to let you guys know that I've been reading every single one of you guys' comments here on YouTube and on my Instagram page. So keep going and keep commenting in those comments. Alright, so that's really it. I shaped the whole hand and I'm satisfied with the shape. So now I'm going to put some dehydrator on the nails, and then really that's the last step and I'm done. And now I'm ready to apply some acrylic. So if you have watched this far, thank you so much for watching. If you haven't done so already, make sure you subscribe to my channel. I am a self-learner and I just give away all the tips and tricks that I learn on acrylic nails and press-on nails to you guys as soon as I learn them. So make sure you follow me and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Thanks for watching.